the good will be great. We can't afford to play safe. You want it now, well don't wait. You miss all the shots you don't take. Hey, yeah, I know what you told me. If you want it that bad, then show me. You gotta want it more than I do. Cause I see the greatness inside you, yeah. We may rise, we may fall, yeah, but we got way more in store. Don't slow down, we can't afford to, yeah. They so great, they can't ignore you. We ain't come to break even. We ain't done, we ain't leaving. We don't stop, we don't quit. You want the victory, well here it is.
I just heard him die. Mule deer time. The whitetails have wore out their welcome. Heading south to South Dakota. JP's looking to break the ice. If he shoots one, I got a tag too. We ain't got much space, but we'll figure it out. Well, here we are. We're in South Dakota. October the 1st, opening day. Drove out here from North Dakota this morning. Got in, dumped all our stuff at the hotel. And we started driving around, just doing some scouting from the road. Trying to see what kind of landscape and stuff's out here. It's our first time ever in this area. So we just kind of want to drive around for a little bit. We now have dumped into a piece of public that we're gonna just sit here and glass for a little while. There's a lot of little deep drainages and ditches and little thickets of brush and stuff. Our main objective this evening is to just bounce around, try and find some good glassing locations, and then kind of pick from there tonight which ones we want to start at in the morning tomorrow. We were probably only glassing for maybe 2 minutes, and I spotted a small buck a good ways out, but he was on his feet, just feeding on some sage. We just got into our second spot here. Pretty nice looking spot too. We can see quite a ways, and there's a lot of little valleys. I mean, it looks like primo stuff for them to be bedded up in. So we're gonna probably sit here probably another 20-30 minutes, really glass it, see if we can't get lucky and spot something. Still going through our motions in the morning of putting calamine lotion on and just a bunch of BS. Been doing it for like a week and a half. Still got it. Put on a new pair of boxers that I must have been wearing whenever got into poison ivy. It flares back up. Whatever, I'm not gonna die, so we're gonna go kill something. Cowboys come in, try and wrangle up some cattle. A couple guys on four-wheelers. We could hear their conversation. Sounds like they're looking for some missing calves. So of course the guy on four-wheeler comes down this whole drainage and drops down right in the main gut, goes back up, which doesn't really bother us. Would have been nice to see some deer come out of there. go on a successful stalk between tonight and tomorrow morning, then we're gonna bounce out of this area completely and head to some other stuff. So staying positive, never know. We gotta keep moving. We got like a week to do it, so we don't want to get stuck in a place that don't have deer for too long. Ourselves a piece of pie, enjoying scenery. That one buck I think worked over the top of this next hill that we're looking at. We've seen quite a few deer, a lot of does. The last group we've seen, there were probably 10 or 11 of them in there. They were all single file. I'm sure there's a pretty good one in here, just haven't seen them yet. So we're in here far enough, we really don't have any other option than to just hang out for a while. We're gonna pretty much end our day in here, so. Just getting into this piece this morning. Not too far from where we're dumping in here. Seen a pretty solid buck, a couple smaller ones dumping in off the private into this public piece we're gonna really work this morning, so that's a good sign. So we're gonna get back here to our glassing spot. This is the first spot we ever looked at the other day, and we glassed up that decent little buck, so we're gonna push back in here, take our time this morning. We finally got good weather to actually hit prime time, so we're not going to take any longer. We're just going to slip in there and see what we can do. Dude. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, dude? Just smoked a giant South Dakota public land deer. Oh my gosh. We ranged him 55 yards. It is blowing probably 15 miles an hour up on this top. Came to full draw. I didn't even worry about it. I just figured maybe he moved a yard or two and let her fly, and it absolutely smoked him. Unbelievable.
I take another swing, so I never miss, no, this
fun begins. Well, here he is. Walked up on him. He was actually not where I thought he was, kind of, but he ended up rolling down in a big ravine, and we had a heck of a time getting him out, but couldn't be more happy with this public land South Dakota muley. It's my second mule deer ever, first one in South Dakota, and everything this morning just went to plan. We spotted these guys. He was with 4 or 5 other bucks on the public right off the bat. No more than walked in, we got eyes on them. Let them bed up a few different times. Finally, they got in a spot where we could tell they were gonna set up shop, and made a couple different moves on them, got within range. Finally, the last spot we could get to, 55 yards, I ranged him in his bed, and ended up sneaking up over the top, came to full draw. One of the younger bucks kind of busted out. This guy stood up, quartering away 55 yards, and just absolutely smoked him. Schwacker tore him up, and he probably only went maybe 70, 80 yards. So pretty sweet, only the second day out here chasing these deer, and put a tag on a deer like this is just awesome. A good start to the year for me. Got a lot of tags, and Brennan and I have been talking, if we can get one down, it's gonna be what we need, and that's what we did here. So still got another tag. Brennan's up to bat now for the rest of the week, and we're gonna keep getting after him.